Can you give us an assessment of how you think the game went today?
Yeah, I think it was a game of two halves. Really, it's a bit cliche, but today was first half we couldn't really match England. I think the formation was something that was in our way. They always had one player extra, so we couldn't really get the ball. But the second half, I think when we changed to 3-5-2 formation, it was a different game, and I think we were better probably the second half.
Seemed to be a lot of clash of heads. Is it due to miscommunication of what exactly was going on? They must have happened 2 or 3 times.
It happened 2 times. Yeah, it happened in football sometimes. You know, I think I heard the guys shout, but when you play in Wembley, when the stadium when it's loud, it can happen. Sometimes you don't hear each other. But like I said, this is stuff that you learn from. So yeah, it's better that it happens today than it happens in the World Cup.
How proud were you of the performance in the second half, which was a lot better?
I think it's very promising. You know, we have the youngest team going to the World Cup. We need to learn a lot. It's good that we play these kind of games because this is the kind of game that'll prepare you really for a big tournament. And like we showed, I think the second half when we adapt and we play 3-5-2, that we are a different team. So it's good that we can play in different formations, and yeah, we showed that we can be.
And how proud were you personally, considering you started your youth football down at Tottenham, who played here last season? How proud were you to come back to show what you can do?
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, for me, it's like a small milestone. Of course, you'd love to win a game here against England, but just to be at Wembley, I think it's any footballer's dream. So yeah, today was a nice day for me.
Do you think you possibly have unfinished business in the Premiership? Would you love to come back here to play one day?
Yeah, I think that's anyone's dream, isn't it? So yeah, we'll see what happens. But of course, if I could play in the Premier League one day, that would be amazing.
And how far do you think Nigeria can go in this World Cup?
England or Nigeria?
Nigeria.
Nigeria, yeah, I think we've got a good chance. Of course, we've got a very good, difficult group. Our main focus is just trying to qualify. I think once we get into the knockout stages, it'll be anyone's game. So yeah, we'll see.
I've got to ask you one last question. 5 times out of 6 times Nigeria have been to the World Cup, including this one. Nigeria have been in the same group yet again with Argentina. What was your reaction when Argentina got pulled out of the hat and put into a group yet again?
Yeah, you know, Argentina seems to be a dark horse for Nigeria. I haven't been in any World Cup before, so I haven't faced them there. Of course, we played against them in November in a friendly game, so that was a good test for us. But yeah, you know, when you play the World Cup, you know you're going to play against the best team. So maybe it's a good thing we meet them early in the tournament, not later.
You've not lost. You've not lost. Nigeria's not lost, you know. They've only lost by the odd goal to Argentina each time they've played. And considering you beat them, do you think that would have any bearing when you play them in the last game?
Yeah, it gave us confidence as well when we played against them in November. We beat them then 4-2. Of course, they didn't have Lionel Messi, but we didn't have Victor Moses, so maybe that's our equivalent. Yeah, I think these are the kind of games you do it for. And like you said, I think Argentina, they're going to be ready for us. And we're going to have to be ready to play against the best in the world.
All the best in Russia.
Thank you very much.